Meet Ayan, a 17-year-old boy. He laughs with friends, scrolls endlessly on his phone, ignores his mother calling him to pray. His mother says gently, "Ayan, don't miss your salah. It protects you." He replies casually, "I'll pray later." But later never comes. One Friday, Ayan is forced by his father to attend Jumu'ah prayer. The imam speaks strongly. The grave is either a garden from the gardens of paradise or a pit from the pits of hell. Ayan looks uneasy, but then shrugs it off. Outside, his friend jokes, "Bro, they always say scary stuff like that." Ayan laughs. "Yeah, nothing's gonna happen." That night, Ayan has a strange dream. He sees a dark, narrow space, a voice asking questions, a feeling of fear he has never felt before. He wakes up sweating. His heart is racing, but he shakes it off. Just a dream. The next day, the neighborhood gathers for a janazah funeral. An old man has passed away. Ayan watches as the body is lowered into the grave. The imam reminds everyone, "Today it is him. Tomorrow it could be any of us." Ayan stares into the grave. For a moment, he feels something. Fear. Reality. But again, he turns away. Days pass. Ayan continues. Missing prayers. Lying. Disrespecting his parents. One night, his mother cries quietly after he shouts at her. But Ayan doesn't notice. Late at night, Ayan is out with friends. Music loud. Laughter. Suddenly, a car appears. A loud crash. Everything goes silent. Ayan opens his eyes, but something is wrong. He sees people gathered, crying. His mother, his father, his own body, lying still. He whispers, "Wait, that's me." No one hears him. Fear fills his heart. The janazah prayer is performed. He is carried, slowly, to the grave. Ayan screams, "I'm here. I'm not gone." But no one responds. He is placed into the grave. Soil begins to fall. Thud, thud, thud. Darkness surrounds him. Complete silence. No phone. No friends. No escape. Ayan begins to panic. Hello? Someone? Nothing. Then, the ground begins to feel tight. Two unseen beings approach. Not shown clearly, kept respectful. A powerful voice asks, "Who is your Lord?" Ayan freezes. He tries to speak, but he didn't prepare. The darkness tightens around Ayan. The air feels heavy, suffocating. Then the voice returns, stronger, unavoidable. "Who is your Lord?" Ayan's heart pounds. His mind races. He knows he heard this before, somewhere. At the masjid. From his parents. But now, nothing comes out. I don't know. The silence that follows is terrifying. The presence around him grows more intense. Another question comes. "What is your religion?" Ayan tries again. Fragments of memory flash. His mother praying. The Quran recitation he ignored. The imam's warning. But it's too late. I used to hear people say, "Islam." His voice trembles. Then comes the final question. "Who is your prophet?" Ayan freezes completely. His chest tightens. He remembers hearing the name. But he never truly cared. Never learned. Never followed. Tears begin to fall. "I don't know." Suddenly, the space around him constricts. The grave tightens. Pressure builds from every side. Ayan gasps. Please give me another chance." But the answer does not come out. A powerful voice declares, "You did not know, and you did not follow." The words echo, not shouted, but heavy with truth. A space opens before Ayan. He sees a glimpse. Not clearly, but enough to understand. A place of regret. A place he does not want to go. He screams, "No, please, I didn't know." But deep down, he knows. He was told. Many times. Memories flood him. Ignoring Salah. Laughing at reminders. Disrespecting his mother. Thinking he had time. He cries, "Just one more day? I would fix everything." But time is gone. The grave returns to darkness. Heavy. Silent. Ayan curls into himself. No comfort. No escape. Only waiting. Another person. A righteous man. When he is asked, "Who is your Lord?" he answers with calm certainty, "My Lord is Allah." Peace fills his grave. Light enters. His grave expands. Back to Ayan. Darkness again. Tightness again. Regret again. He whispers weakly, "Why didn't I listen?" Heavy, suffocating darkness. Ayan lies still, his breath uneven, his heart filled with fear and regret. Time feels strange. Minutes feel like hours. Hours feel like forever. He whispers, Is this it?" No answer. Only silence. Then, a subtle shift. The ground beneath him trembles slightly. The air grows colder. Ion feels something approaching, something unseen. His body stiffens. Please. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. A presence surrounds him again. Not seen, but deeply felt. Ion realizes. This is not a dream. This is not something he can wake up from. This is real. Suddenly, everything he did in life feels alive in his memory. Every missed prayer. Every moment of arrogance. Every time he ignored truth. It's not just memory. It feels heavy, as if his own actions are pressing down on him. He cries. I didn't think it mattered this much. From that darkness, something begins to take form. Not clearly visible, but its presence is disturbing. Ion feels fear rise inside him like never before. A voice speaks. I am your deeds. Ion trembles. No, no, that can't be. The grave tightens again. More than before. The pressure builds from all sides. Ion gasps for air. Please. Stop. But nothing stops. A brief opening appears again. Ion sees another glimpse. A place of intense regret and loss. He turns away instantly. I can't look. The opening closes. Ion begins to speak to himself. Broken. Why did I ignore my mother? Why didn't I just pray? Why did I think I had time? Tears fall endlessly. For a brief moment, the pressure eases slightly. Ion breathes. Hope flickers. Is it over? But deep inside, he knows. This is only the beginning. The righteous man's grave again. Filled with light. Calm. Peaceful. A voice says to him, rest in peace until the day of resurrection. He smiles gently. Back to Ion. Darkness. Tightness. Fear. Ion whispers weakly. I wasted my life. With all his strength, he cries out. Oh Allah, if I could go back, even for a moment, I would change everything. Silenced out a final voice echoes. The time for action has passed. Now is the time of result. Ion closes his eyes. Tears continue. Darkness remains. Ion no longer struggles as before. Not because things are easier, but because he is exhausted. His voice is weak. If only I understood before. Time continues in a way Ion cannot measure. There is no day, no night, only existence in the grave. He realizes something deeply. The life I thought was long was actually so short. For the first time, everything becomes clear. Not confusing anymore. Not distant. The truth he ignored in life now feels undeniable. I was warned again and again. His parents, the Imam, even his own dreams. And still, he delayed. Ion whispers. I didn't reject. I just delayed. But now he understands. Delaying the truth was the same as ignoring it. The scene shifts. Back to the world of the living. Life goes on. Cars pass. People laugh. Friends scroll on their phones. Ion's friends mention him briefly. Yeah, that was sad. Then they move on. Inside Ion's house, his mother sits quietly, holding his belongings. Tears fall as she whispers. I told you, my son. His father stands silently, full of regret. At the masjid, the Imam speaks again. Do not be like the one who says later, because later is never promised. The words echo. Ion hears nothing of the world now. He is alone with his reality. He whispers one last time. If someone can hear me, don't wait. This is not just his story. This is a reminder for every soul still breathing. The grave is real. The questions are real. And the time to prepare is now. But as long as you are alive, the door is still open. To pray. To repent. To change. One day, every one of us will enter the grave. The only question is, what will we take with us? Prepare before it is too late.